Thank you.
Caleb?
Yeah.
Then Mishi, then Sharia.
Yeah, thank you. I wish you were as brief as that. You'll have moved faster. Speaker, I just have two questions. One, the office that you are going to occupy, if you are approved by this committee, requires a person of high emotional intelligence. And you've seen previously public officers, after they're either impeached or fired, they come out and release information to the public, information that probably the public ought to have known while you are serving in that office. But we get treated to these theatrics after you've left the office. And that is actually from even your immediate, immediate former occupier of that office. It came out and released information, which of course should have been released earlier so that the public is supposed to know what happens in those offices. But why am I asking you this is because your bills that have come out, be it the Anti-Corruption, the Demonstration Act, it looks like they are out of emotion. If demonstrations were done by the other camp, maybe the supporters of Raila, they were done by Gen Z, they were not favorable to your side. And that's the reason why you decided this is how I'm going to handle my opponents. So this puts you on a person who lacks emotional intelligence. You act out of emotions, and this is a position that requires a person of high integrity as well as emotional intelligence. Are you emotionally intelligent enough not to treat us to another Muturi kind of theatrics? Then secondly, the Huduma Center and services, it looks it was a revolutionary idea, but it has had a lot of Kenyans have complained so much about the services at the Huduma Center, whether it is working, whether the data from the citizens are protected or are not susceptible to international hackers. How safe is our data? How revolutionary was this idea? And how are you prepared to handle Huduma Center services to the satisfaction of the citizens? Because as it is now, citizens are not, and this is the meeting point of all citizens of Kenya, whether they are from opposition or the government, whether they are supporting you or not. This is the meeting point of citizens.
Direct Recruitment Power Service Commission. So for you, my question is, what is your perspective on this approach? Do you believe other public offices should pursue similar autonomy in their recruitment processes? Do you also think that this can assist in fighting corruption in terms of public recruitment, especially in the issue of nepotism and tribalism? That's my first question. My second question, what are your views on the proposal to amend the Constitution to reduce the number of elected and appointed public officials to alleviate physical pressure caused by the public sector wage bill? Thank you, Honorable Chairman.
Thank you, Mission. Next, Sharia.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. To the nominee, strategic planning is crucial in realizing new policies within the public service. It guarantees that government agencies function efficiently and effectively while remaining responsive to the needs of the citizenry. What is your experience, if any, in strategic planning and policy formulation? I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Can you answer those three?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. The emotional stability. Yes, Honorable Speaker. I'm able to, it's not only the two bills which my colleague has mentioned, but also, Mr. Speaker, I came up with the virtue asset bill, which is on different stages of legislative, which is an extremely important bill on matters to do with virtue assets. within the space of our republic. I also came up with the election amendment bill, which is also in different stage, as well as sustainable development bill, which is also in different stages of legislative process.
Honorable Ruku, the question from Caleb was very simple. Do you have high emotional intelligence or not? And was your proposal to amend the demonstrations law driven by what word did you use? Lack of emotional intelligence? It's as simple as that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
It was not driven by lack of emotional intelligence, Honorable Speaker.
Then go on and answer him about Huduma centers.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Yes, Huduma centers have revolutionized the way government services are offered in Kenya, and we need to move with speed and ensure we have a Huduma center in each and every constituency or in each and every sub-county in Kenya. At the moment, we have about 52 Huduma centers, and we have 290 constituencies. So we have quite a number of constituencies without Huduma centers, and we need to our fast track with, of course, the National Assembly to ensure we have necessary resources for the Huduma centers across the Republic of Kenya. Also, we need to bring in other services within Huduma Center. At the moment, we have almost 30,000 services which are offered virtually or on a digital platform. But when it comes to the bidding systems, we need to enhance the bidding system when Kenyans are paying. We don't want to have a situation where there is even cash handling at whatever service which is rendered by government. On issues to do with strategic planning, yes, I served as a trustee of Water Sector Trust Fund, and a strategic plan is a purview of the board, and I was one of those who went through the process of having developing a strategic plan for Water Sector Trust Fund in the year 2015. Also, as a member of parliament, it's a requirement for every constituency in the Republic to have a 5-year strategic plan, which also I developed from Bere North constituency, as well as policies. In terms of wage bill, I think I talked about the wage bill. Yes, we need to conduct a review of the public servant and the public services which are offered, and know whether we need some of them or not, and we see how we can cut down the wage bill, but at the same time remunerating those who are doing a good work or good work within the public service. But we need also how to take care of public.
His question
Was, can you remind?
Honorable Mishi asked that your predecessor supported autonomy for the ages office to recruit on their own. Are you also going to support the dismembering of PSC to give autonomy to all other government entities to recruit on their own?
My approach, Honorable Speaker, is to come up with a unified digital government where all bodies within the government, whether it is police, National Police Service or Judicial Service Commission, all the recruiting agencies, we have about 1 million employees or public servants who are in county government, in Teacher Service Commission, in the military, or that we can be able to have a unified digital government where everybody or every institution knows what is happening in an institution called Central Bank, knows what is happening in another institution called Attorney General, chambers, or in whatever the government institution it is. So there is a way we can have a unified a digital government through employing innovations that we need to talk to each other, and every institution has an autonomy of carrying out their mandate properly, but within the laid down public service regulations.
Point of order, Speaker. Point of order. Of course, it's our colleague, but Honorable Ruku, why don't you be just direct? The question was, are you supporting dismantling of public service recruiting and allowing everybody to recruit or not? This idea of digitization, how does that come into that question of answering? Honorable Ruku.
Honorable Speaker, I said I will abide by the functions stipulated on the Constitution as far as Public Service Commission is concerned.
Sufficient. Yes. Can we have Raso, Mole, and then Naisula?